So first of all, Ms. Ellinger, thank you for being here. My youngest son is 26, which would be about, if I would guess, Jake's age today. I can't imagine, honestly, how you've been able to do that. So God bless you. God bless you for your strength, because quite frankly, there's probably a part of you that's just really pissed off. And so pushing that and suppressing that down has got to be really hard. And I'm really pissed off too, because I've seen the federal government do so little to attack this. I mean, you said something in your testimony that really stuck with me, which is we're at war and we're losing that war. Would you agree? You feel that way?
100%, and I am so thankful for this administration and for being here today, because it's, as you said, it's so painful just to live with not having Jake every day, and then to just know that our amazing country is just, it felt like to me, was doing absolutely nothing, and more and more and more and more children were dying every single day, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, in Ohio, we probably lose about 4,000 people a month to fentanyl poisoning. And you look back and you go, okay, like, if we're losing 4,000 American kids every year just in Ohio, 110,000 around the country, you would think that would be like a 12-alarm fire in Washington, D.C. over the last 4 years. Yet, what did we do?
Exactly.
We didn't do anything at the border, like nothing. In fact, sat here on their hands while they knew this was going on. And so I get the sentiment today from the other side, but honestly, to me, it falls so short. Number one, what did President Trump do? Declared the Mexican cartels foreign terrorist organizations. We should wipe those animals off the face of the earth. And yet the administration in the last 4 years did nothing about that. We should make anybody who distributes fentanyl an accessory to first-degree murder. And if you're the ultimate supplier of that, then you are a first-degree murder federal charge recipient. Anybody who is involved in the banking of that, in the transportation of that, if you're a tech company and you're allowing the sale of these products, then you, the executives of these companies, are an accessory to first-degree murder. We can't have half measures. If it was my son, I wouldn't be able to sit through this, honestly. How you do it, like I said, I'll repeat it again. God bless you for doing what you're doing. And to my Democrat colleagues, I hope this isn't just words about more government spending, but rather actual attacks on what we're seeing at our southern border, that we treat this as an existential threat to our country. You said, Chief, turn to you. You said this is a for-profit business. This isn't just a for-profit business. This is a multi-billion-dollar-a-year operation that this country is enabling. This country and this administration and the majority that had control of Congress over the last 4 years, they made these drug cartel members so insanely wealthy. Those are the billionaires that they should be talking about when they rant on a Senate floor that they're going after. And Chief, you said something, God bless you too, for the work that you do and all law enforcement does. But I just push back a little bit on something you said. You said that most fentanyl comes across legal ports of entry. We don't know that. We have absolutely no idea how much fentanyl comes across through non-designated ports of entry, because by definition, we have no idea. When I've been on the border, you look at what the Border Patrol agents are doing, where you have the surge of human trafficking on one side, these fake asylum claims, that my colleagues won't even vote on a bill to say, hey, you can't claim asylum through a non-designated port of entry. They won't even agree to that, to say, hey, if you're going to claim asylum, you got to do it at a legal port of entry and you got to wait. No, they want to parole these people into the country, which is insane. So the Border Patrol agents have to go to those non-designated port of entry. I was in Del Rio when the Haitian surge happened. There were ports of entries that were wide open. These were streets that were available. So we have no idea what comes across there. And we have to go right at the root cause and make the punishment so severe. So I'm all for investing more money in the Coast Guard. We have a big lake in Ohio, but I hope that what comes out of this testimony from both of you, and hopefully there's colleagues on the other side of the aisle that have kids that are your kids' age and realize what's really going on, and that we take this moment to say we are not going to allow a 9/11 plane to crash every single day in America and do something about it. Pass legislation to make this happen. So I urge my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, you abdicated your duties for the last 4 years. Step up and work with us to pass meaningful legislation to attack the billionaires that you enabled on the other side of our border to kill our kids. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Moreno. Senator